Alright guys, we gotta talk about Stellar Blade real quick. Because hear me out. Because this game is more than just a butt. This is low-key a work of art. I mean, take it in. When I was going through my playthrough, I was not expecting half this level of fire gameplay as I got. From customizable battle mechanics to stunning visual animation. Like, look at this, bro. She burst straight out of the fire and into the gameplay. Like, what? Not to mention her big-ass sword she has goes back into her hair. I love that. Also, as someone who used to work in the animation industry, particularly in 3D, modeling hair in Maya using X-Gen is rough. So, I respect this level of quality. Honestly, I was expecting something more similar along the lines of Bayonetta or Nier Automata. That's always so hard for me to say. Anyway, not gonna lie, in terms of similarity, it was leaning close to Nier, but Stellar Blade? Bro, listen. Much like any avid gamer, I was looking for a new action-adventure game that I could really sink my teeth into. I mean, I had my eye on Stellar Blade since the first trailer dropped, but now that we were getting closer to the initial release date, and after the demo dropped, I knew one of two things were going to happen. Folks were either going to really get into it for the action gameplay and Dark Souls-like battle rushes, or a lot of people were going to be in it for that cake. And I can't even blame y'all. She's modeled after a really attractive woman. But generally, that sounds like a lot of people are still having fun with the game regardless, and still enjoying what it has to offer. It still sounds like they're having fun at the end of the day. So why is it that some people want to be fun police and ruin this for others? Come on, that gameplay was genuinely fire. Around the boss fight, I felt like I was playing Dark Souls meets Claymore the anime with the Doom soundtrack on top of it. I mean, just check this out. So, after seeing how hyped this game is, it honestly sucks that there's a whole slew of negative backlash from some folks. Which, I mean, every game will generally receive, but to go to this level is crazy! Like this whole situation going on with IGN France, for example. Referencing from Bounding into Comics, and I'm actually going to read this bar for bar and just give you my thoughts on this whole thing. IGN France outlet contributor Ben Ursula chose to dedicate a non-significant portion of his word count to dismissing Kim's artistic vision, who's the creator of Stellar Blade, as nothing more than a creepy fantasies of a sexless weirdo. Bro, first of all, who says that when you're reviewing a game? That's literally has nothing to do with the game at all. You're not talking about design, not talking about animation, not talking about anything that involves gameplay media whatsoever. You chose to go on a weird tangent. The design of the game in particular, its characters highlight as an obvious bias, wrote Ursula, so he already thought of it as a bias. Per an English translation of his piece provided by the article's author, we're going to beat up the alien, but we can do it while pleasuring the eyes of men. That's a bonus. Like, no one said that. He had a vision for his characters and he wanted them to look a specific way, and he just chose to do so. And oh, here's what really got under people's skin. It's continued that he wrote, "It's not new, and other games have made the choice to highlight the assets of female characters, but where Bayonetta bears an iconic character design, or 2B from Nier Automata inspired an entire generation of cosplayers, Stellar Blade's Eve is just boring, a doll sexualized by someone who has never seen a woman." The craziness behind that is something I can never understand. Not only is the CEO of ShiftUp, Hyungtae Kim, married to the concept artist at his company, Junjun Chae, but the full appearance of Eve's character is based off a one-to-one body scan of a real-world Korean supermodel, Shin Jae-eun. So, had IGN just done minutes of research before taking such a bold claim, a lot of this embarrassment could have actually been avoided. But it actually gets worse. The original game journal who started all this tried to backpedal and say, "Oh, you misread what I said. I said a doll sexualized by someone you think would have never seen a woman, not by someone who never has." Right, as if that makes it even remotely better. Trying to blame it on a Google Translate mishap that was edited for French-speaking people, which then garnered even further backlash. Following backlash from French speakers regarding their indigenous attempt at deflection, IGN France would both remove Ocelot's names from the preview's byline and update the aforementioned disclaimer to instead claim that rather than their words be misread, the article was actually edited due to death threats. Quote unquote, it should be noted that neither Ocelot nor IGN France provided any proof whatsoever of having received any such threats. Like, bro, there ain't no way. You can't. Deflection can only go so far. Like, imagine saying, "I'm removing my name from this because I'm getting death threats," even though you never received a single one. You just didn't want to face the backlash anymore. Just admit when you're wrong. Oh, like, bro, you can't make this up. And then one of the final chunks of this puzzle is On April 3rd, which is like roughly 2 days ago, the head of IGN office would step in to put an end to the whole situation, retracting Aslan's statement regarding Eve's appearance as a doll sexualized by someone who has never seen a woman, and offering a full apology to Kift for the article original publication. Bro, that's all you had to do from the jump, and a lot of this could have been dodged. But to dig your heels in and try and stand by this with backlash on top was actually crazy. IGN also went on to say that IGN France is an independent branch of IGN, and that IGN's editorial staff had nothing to do with this. And lastly, IGN concluded, for anyone at Upshift Corporation who felt personally targeted and insulted by the passage, we are truly sorry and apologize profusely, because, bro, at this point, that's all you can really do. Like, I know normally I don't make this type of content, but bro, when you're gonna go out of your way to harass someone who dedicated 6 years of their life to make a phenomenal AAA title just to receive crazy backlash because of a character's appearance, bro, that is honestly insane. Like, no one would ever say the same thing about Kratos from God of War or any of the men from Street Fighter, but when a female character wants to be sexually provocative, even at the hands of concept artists who are female and who were totally okay with it, now there's huge issues. To me, that's just totally insane. Going as far as to label developers at Upshift Studios misogynistic and sexist? Like, bro, really, IGN? You really said they've never seen a woman. Are you familiar with how character modeling and CG image capturing is done? I mean, bro, Stellar Blade is literally at this time the most anticipated game right now, and a lot of people are looking forward to its initial launch. For whatever crazy reason they found this game offensive and problematic, it's just bizarre. Honestly, throwing a dig at the creator and the staff is bad enough, but now attacking fans who want to support the game and its overall community? Bruh. Now I see why gaming journalists always get such a bad rep. Like, at this point, I'm not even surprised IGN received crazy amounts of backlash they got after reviewing the game and desperately trying to backpedal what they said. Bro, just focus on the game itself and not some dumb political views that you're desperately trying to shove down everyone's throat. But in all honesty, I don't think Stellar Blade will have anything to worry about. This is honestly nothing new. They did give Nier Automata a lot of heavy backlash when it was first announced, when they first saw a 2-piece model. They did the same thing with Bayonetta as well, way back in the early 2010s. It's nothing new, it's just how some game journalists react when they see pretty females on screen. They never do it when they see like a really buff guy, but when it's a really pretty girl, it is what it is. But overall, I'm going to be picking up Stellar Blade because this game looks phenomenal. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think of this new video style. I, for one, really enjoyed making this video. I haven't had this much fun working on a video in a long time. Sorry if I was reading like a toddler. Holy crap, I'm actually really sick right now, so that's why my voice sounds so nasally and so grainy, and like I was reading it at like the level of like a 6-year-old. But overall, let me know what y'all think. I probably have a lot more opinions I want to give on things going on in the gaming community, especially things going on nowadays more than ever. So I really enjoyed this for one. I'm just having a blast with this, and I just want to try something new. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, and of course I'll talk to y'all later. See ya.